Brilliant. I love that.
Press the button, Freddie.
Brilliant. I love that.
Press the button, Freddie.
Brilliant. I love that.
Press the button, Freddie.
That was pretty damn good. Brilliant. I love that.
Press the button, Freddie.
I love that.
Press button ready.
That was pretty damn good. Brilliant. I love that.
Press button ready.
Brilliant. I love that.
Press button ready.
I didn't know no better, but when I did know better, I choose to do better.
Yeah. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Clap back gang. What's good? Quiet gang. Let me make sure we tune in. Everybody's great. Y'all know who it is. Time for clap back. King be these. If you know better, go better. If you knew better, do better. Boy, this the clap back show. Y'all know what this is, man. I ain't gotta tell y'all, man. Y'all know where you at. If you ain't figured out where you at by now, I don't even care. I'm just glad you came. I don't even care if you lost. Thank God for coming to this month. Thank God you stepped through and you're checking out. Took the time out your day to see what Clapback got going on. We got some news over here. I got two segments going on, man. I got Marlo Daddy speaking out, Lil Marlo, man. You know what I'm saying? Saying they better come on out and figure out who took his son. Because they still got that on pause. They ain't done nothing yet about that. So I got that going on right now. I mean, then after that, we got THF Bezos, man. That's the breaking news. But I can get into that later, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wanted to go and get in there first, but I'm gonna go and start off with what I had started with. We're gonna hit the intro and then we're gonna go and get to this little Marlo and then what his pops got to say about they're not solving this case yet. All right, yeah.
I do a marathon running, be competitors to death. I got 1,000 rounds drawn, boy, I wear it like a belt. I got 1,000 handguns, Rambo wouldn't touch. I got 1,000,000 payroll, killers headed to Qatar. I drive safe.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Silas. Quiet Gang, what's good? Let's go!
Catch up on the mission. Hey, boy, she think it's Heinz 57, catch up in the kitchen.
Okay, I'm reloading.
Make sure you don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get it.
I didn't know no better, but when I did know better, I choose to do better.
Yes, let's go get into it. Let's go get into it. Like I said, man, Lil Marlo, if nobody know, he's from a rapper from Atlanta. He was signed with QC record label, man. He was like one of the first people that had got demised, deleted. Somebody had took him out. They started on the case and just we ain't never heard nothing else on it. It's supposed to be rumors out that Lil Baby, you know what I'm saying, it's cool with the person that did it or people that did it. So they tried to tie Lil Baby into, you know what I'm saying, being somewhat connected to this, but let's go and get into it. You know, let me see what she talking about. Yeah, I'll let y'all in a minute. Yeah.
Down the rapper Lil Marlo. In 2020, police say he was found shot to death inside a crashed car on 285 near Benjamin E. Mays Drive. 5 years later, no one has been arrested. Fox 5's Christopher King spoke with the rapper's father, and he joins us from APD's Zone 4 precinct with more details. Christopher?
Courtney, no one has come forward and no suspects. Lil Marlo's father wants to know, how could no one have seen anything?
It's been a hard 5 years.
Rudolph Johnson is looking for answers in the death of his son.
We haven't had closure yet.
His son was the Atlanta rapper Lil Marlo.
He was my firstborn. He had my full name, Rudolph Simmons Johnson IV.
Back on July 11, 2020, police found the rapper shot to death inside a car that crashed in the southbound lanes on I-285 near the Benjamin E. Mays overpass.
And his mother called me and said that Rudy is gone.
Johnson did not know what to think.
I wouldn't want to believe it. I didn't want to believe it, and I couldn't believe it.
Lil Marlo was 30, a father of 3 young children, now ages 8 through 12. His career was just taking off.
He wanted to use that to make things better, not just for him, his family, but also his community that he was from.
Lil Marlo was reportedly in the studio earlier that day.
He found the notch in rap and music.
Around 11:30 that night, someone shot and killed him. Atlanta police say the rapper was the intended target.
I just don't understand how. Why?
5 years later, no arrests and no suspects. Now, Johnson is on a quest.
We're not going to let this situation just slide under the rug. Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get out and do whatever I can to make noise so that this case can be solved.
We emailed APD several times this week. A spokesperson says they will follow up with us. In the meantime, Johnson asks you if you have any information on the death of his son, please contact police. We're live at the APD Zone 4 precinct. Christopher King, Fox 5 News.
Let's hope he can get some answers. Christopher, thanks.
Yeah, man, it's like I said, man, the rapper Lil Marlo, bro.
I needed something clarified on his end. I can hear.
They pretty much took his life and, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really nothing going on. You just heard about, I think he had just bonded out from jail or something. I might be wrong. He had just got out of jail or something. Anyway, somebody ended up catching him. You know what I'm saying? And taking him out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look up Marlo. The Marlo, how he passed. So I'm not too certain. I can't really remember, but I think they caught him in a car or something. So this is Lil Marlo right here, man. Like I said, if y'all don't.
That one time I was in the studio with Lil Marlo and made a beat for him.
Nah, I can't. I'm learning though.
Like I said, so that's him. I don't know whose music that was. Like I said, he tied in with Lil Baby. Rumors started coming out. Marlo's father reflects on the pain and frustration he felt over the past 5 years since his son was popped and took away. He revealed that despite all this time, no one has been arrested or held accountable for the rapper's death. Determined to keep his son's memory alive, he says he won't let the case be swept under the rug and will continue to fight until justice is served. So, yeah, they still ain't found out who did it yet, and that's 5 years ago. Let's see. Kind of get into the story of how he lost his life, man.
It was all love, but change was on the horizon. The place that he called home would be demolished in 2009 after a string of murders. Marlo would pack up and head straight to the 9th Ward, Adamsville, another area known for being extremely violent, and shootings are a normal occurrence. A few different gangs had a stronghold on the area, in particular GF, or Goodfellas Mob, and 21 Slaughter Gang. It's said that they're affiliated with the SMM Blood set. It was also the place that well-known Atlanta street figure No Plug called home. They can all be seen hanging on the block in the 9th Ward with the young 21 Savage before the fame. Little Marlo was down with the Goodfellas Mob, who was known for having older members in their crew. Under their guidance, he would continue to sharpen his skills for the streets. But eventually, Little Marlo and a few other younger members decided to start their own subset called PFK.
So Marlo was in a set called PFK. Like, I guess it was before, you know, he had got tied into, you know what I'm saying, rapping and all that.
For keeps, also known,
I'm assuming that's what they talking about,
as 3L, 3 letters, or Perp Gang. They modeled themselves after the Goodfellas Mob with a mafia-style ranking system that had soldiers as well as capos, and Marlo was the top boss, the Don. His name, Young Rude, started to ring out in the streets of Atlanta. He finally reached his dream of being able to provide for his family financially and his hood on the west side, the same way he used to watch Shorty Low run the Bowen homes when he was a kid. Now he was in charge. A lot of
so like street just started calling me Marlo.
Started warring all over the city. Even that Marlo's death came as a direct result of his reputation.
There was a lot going on with the Lil Marlo thing.
Cruz, PFK did have a few allies, such as Henchman 5L, with their most prominent member being Atlanta rapper Ola Runt. They're known for having an ongoing and violent beef with Homicide DTE. It's well documented that they have close ties and affiliations to rap superstar Playboy Carti. Both of the gangs are said to be blood sets, but that hasn't stopped the ongoing rivalry between the two. Play for Keeps was also clicked up with YFN, with their most prominent member being YFN Lucci. They have a close affiliation with the Rolling 60s Crips out of Los Angeles, and they're known for beefing with Young Thug and YSL, despite the fact that Young Thug was one of Marlo's musical midweb, but Marlo could care less about having
Except, no, you can't wait.
July 11th of 2020 would start off as another great day for Marlo, enjoying his success in the streets and in the music business. He would hit the studio that morning with 2 fellow QC artists, Bankroll Freddie and Lil Yachty. After that, he attended a party celebrating his hood on the west side called Bankhead Day. He would leave out at around 11 p.m. But 30 minutes later, Atlanta police would receive a call about a single vehicle accident on the highway. Just
like I assumed, they caught him while he was in his car. I think he had not too long been out of jail. He was on the freeway or something, man. They caught him in the car, bro. And man. And they claim he was the intended target.
Benjamin E. Mays drive overpass. When the police arrived on scene, they would find Little Marlo shot to death, and it's been said that over 100 bullets hit his vehicle.
Damn. What? Y'all hear that?
On the highway, just west of the Benjamin E. Mays drive overpass. When the police arrived on scene, they would find little Marlo shot to death, and it's been said that over 100 bullets hit his vehicle.
I be wondering why do a person, when they do air somebody out, they put so many why so many bullets? You think it took 100 shots to take that man life? Hell no. Damn, but I guess that's how you make sure you got him. You know what I'm saying? 100 shots, shit. They had to make sure he was gone. I'm about to get into the THF Bezos, man. Y'all gonna see the same thing, bro. That's why you get out the streets, bro. If you're in the streets, get up out of them. They ain't playing. You're not just gonna get 2 or 3 bullets and luckily make it. It don't go like that no more now. They switch cheese in your ass. They putting about 2,000 holes in you, man. They gonna tear everything up where you at, and just to get you.
That's what that is. Ooh, God.
Police say someone shot and killed a man in a single vehicle wreck on the interstate. It happened on I-285 near the Benjamin E. Mays drive overpass, and it was around 11:30 Saturday night. Investigators believe the victim, Rudolph Johnson, was the intended target of that gunfire. Well, they're also working to determine the circumstances surrounding that shooting. There are several reports this afternoon that the victim was a well-known Atlanta rapper, Lil Marlo.
Lil Marlo's death had the streets of Atlanta in a frenzy, with everybody wondering who could have carried out the brazen hit. By this point, Lil Marlo and PFK had enemies all over the city, so there really wasn't no telling who could have killed the West Side legend. But that didn't stop people from having their opinions and theories of what they thought may have happened to him. One man who had a theory about Marlo's death was George Cheedy, a well-respected and well-known journalist in Atlanta. He stated that prior to little Marlo being killed, his older brother was accused of a murder that happened in a city called Brookhaven, just 20 minutes outside of Atlanta. It was gang-related, with a mountain of evidence pointing towards Marlo's brother, and it should have been an easy win for the state. But multiple things went wrong during the trial, and the prosecution would fumble the case, ultimately causing it to be dismissed by the judge, despite the evidence obviously pointing at Marlo's brother. George did a DJ Vlad interview where he stated he had strong suspicions that whoever Marlo's brother killed, his people came back, and since they couldn't find him, they went after the high-profile target, Little.
So I see right here, this a picture of Lil Baby and him. So him and Lil Baby was real close. So that's how it was a big story. A big story came out, and it was so shocking when they said Lil Baby was, connected, or they allegedly saying he was, connected to it. They still saying that right now.
Marlo.
I even think Lil Marlo's daddy think that Lil Baby is tied into it.
There was a lot going on with the Lil Marlo thing. Lil Marlo's brother was accused of a murder in Brookhaven, and that murder case went bad. And by went bad, I mean prosecutors had to drop the case mid-trial, which never ever happens. Like, their 2 witnesses disappeared on them. So Marlo's brother gets off scot-free, and it makes you start to ask whether or not Marlo's murder was retaliation.
Have you ever wanted to see your home from space?
That's a pretty good theory right there, bro. Of course, we'll never know. Only evidence will be able to tell. But man, it's just sad to see that. Chicago like that too, man. You get your life took. It could be on camera and everything. You can have all the people on camera. You can see the people. You can't see their face. You ain't got no DNA, man. It's over with. A case will go on 500 years, will go by 500 years and never be solved because people get away with it. That's why you need to get your ass out the streets. You know what I'm saying? Leave them dusty ass roads alone. Ain't nothing out there but a bunch of danger and a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? Violent breaking, punching, but you know what I'm saying? Guns, ripping, stuff going on here. You need to get on away from that, man. You're just gonna be a victim, man. That's the whole point.
I didn't know no better, but when I did know better, I choose to do better.
You know what I'm saying? Just change your life, man. Cause God don't give you too many times. He only gonna give you so many times. You keep going back to the same thing, he gonna show you. He gonna bring you right where he is. And you're gonna be wishing, you're gonna be begging, you know what I'm saying? I would have did it a little bit different. I want to kind of get into, let's see if I can find a part of Lil Baby being tied to him. They call them close friends on there. Close friends. So they supposed to be close. But you know how they go. My Lil Baby didn't slide. It's probably here.
On July 10, 2020, rapper Lil Marlo was found dead. Marlo was known for gun violence and was even said to be dropping large amounts of cash on the heads of his ops. It's been said that he got a close friend killed, who was also a friend of Lil Baby killed, which led to some.
Oh, okay, so y'all see what I was saying? So, I guess the story is, Marlo ended up taking the life of somebody that was tied to Lil Baby. And this could be like I said, this is hearsay. I don't know if this is true or what. I don't know if this is the rumor in Atlanta. Well, pretty much it's somehow they got a Lil Baby tied to it, thinking that he got something to do with it. Or he know who did it. He know who did, or somehow he tied to the people that did it, something like that.
Some separation between them. Atlanta artist Hoodrich Pablo Juan was robbed on 3 different occasions. Marlo and his crew.
Now this guy right here, Hoodrich Pablo Juan, he just got out of jail a few days ago. So, see, he from Atlanta too. I guess he tied in with him somehow, but like he just got out.
Was said to be behind the robberies every time.
Real over with. You know what I'm saying? Pussy ass nigga, ain't no more Pablo Juan, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Gucci can get that back for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Gucci get that back. Pussy ass nigga.
Every time. PFK even had a falling out with 4L because of their alliance with PDE, who were rivals of PFK.
Nigga, I'm from. Man, all these alphabets. See, all these gangs with these alphabets, man. That should be confusing, bro.
I'm Glenwood, nigga. I'm from Glenwood, nigga. I'm from.
Man, you need BDs, or you Blood, or you P-Stone, or you Vice Lord, or you GD, Crip, or you Blood. All these, when they start, neighborhoods start creating their own gangs, alphabets, and TPK, and ARS, and LPT, man, that should be confusing. And then it don't all boil to nothing. See what it end up leading to. They all end up dying off, man. Y'all out here creating alphabets and letters and shit, trying to ride under some letters y'all done created and the originators ain't made up, man. And you wonder why folks dying off like her. Wonder why these youngers out here losing their life and crashing out. Man, y'all you're not orchestrated up under nothing that's real. Up under no real organization. They just coming up with some shit to terrorize the street, coming up with a name to terrorize the street with, and end up getting terrorized in the long run. Yeah, man, that don't make no sense.
Bro, what the fuck do that mean? I was thugging, nigga, and stripping niggas, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. We taught y'all how to step, nigga. All that cap, nigga. Y'all niggas some rookies, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't talking about nothing, nigga. None of y'all ain't talking about nothing. That's why y'all.
On Saturday, July 11th, 2020, Marlo would attend a celebration in Atlanta.
At Bale Chevrolet, we know that football season is about the energy, the excitement, the teamwork.
Later that night, officers responded to a single car wreck on Interstate 285 in Atlanta at about 11:30 p.m. that night and found the driver, later identified as Marlo, dead inside his vehicle.
First, police say someone shot and killed a man in a single vehicle wreck on the interstate. It happened on I-285 near the Benjamin E. Mays drive overpass, and it was around 11:30 Saturday night. Investigators believe the victim, Rudolph Johnson, was the intended target of that gunfire. Well, they are also working to determine the circumstances surrounding that shooting. There are several reports this afternoon that the victim was a well-known Atlanta rapper, Lil Marlo.
Officers said the vehicle had over 100 shots throughout it. The leader of PFK and Atlanta street legend was gone. Quality Control Music announced the death of Rudolph Marlo Johnson in a social media post, saying he will be remembered as a man of great talent who feared nothing. Lil Baby posted to his social medias to mourn the loss of his friend. He later said in interviews that Marlo knew what came with the street and the life he was living.
Just see your man slumping on the expressway, you kind of feel some type of way. But if you know the situation and you know what's going on and you know at the back of your head, you know they still come with it. That's a part of the streets. Some people get killed.
I don't know, man. That's you know, like I said on the time.
I know that come with being in the street already. It ain't like Marlo got killed and I was like, damn, boy, you can really get killed out here. I know this. This ain't nothing I don't know.
Many artists posted tributes to Marlo, and his death was a big loss to the Atlanta music scene.
So I wouldn't take that as he was part, you know, he could have been, there wasn't no sign of him being involved in nothing like that. That's just niggas in PTSD and being in the streets. That's how we really react when we lose somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's expected almost. That's the sad part. It's expected for your partner to go out like that. So that's normal. That's sad. That's not normal.
The murder of Marlo turned into a cold case, and today it is still a cold case, but there are a few theories about who is behind the murder of Atlanta's rising star.
Yeah, man, that's it on that. And I'm gonna get ready to get into this little Dirk affiliate, man. THF Bezos, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest of love, THF Bezos. Man, they took that man out. Did not spare him at all. But anyway,
he even
man,
let me use his murder case for my class I used to teach. He didn't ask me for no money from it, none of it. He even shared it.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I'm finna holler at y'all in a minute, like I said, so I get out of this live. I'm finna go flip over to the THF Bezos. And on his demise and what happened to him and all that, we finna get into that good shit, man. Let me find somebody else first before I slide up out of here. Ooh, yeah. That's insane, man. Damn, that's insane. Let me see. I feel like I'm off.
What up, family? It's your boy SNTV, man. I'm pretty sure that y'all have already heard
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, man, we about to start though. Y'all know what it is. Silence the Clapback King BD. If you know better, go better. If you knew better, do better. This is the Clapback Show, and I am the one and only Clapback King BD, and we gone. Until 5 o'clock, I'll be right back. All right, yeah.
Guess what you fuck? What was you saying? Don't stop acting tough. Your partners ain't sliding. I guess you done had no damn boo-hoo. Now blow out his mind. I'm back on this money. She call it a grind. Put your life on the line. Look in his eyes, you can tell that he's scared, but they ain't ready to die. Gang get an order. Them soldiers don't stand by them 762s. They singing the tune. Is you ready to die?